Santa tonight. I don't want a brand new car. Mine is just fine, fine, fun.
Hey, what's going on, everyone? Welcome to Vlogmas Day 10. How are you guys doing today in the Vina Nation? Today is going to be a short video because we're going to continue on the book track. I recently went to my appeal box and it was filled to the brim with so many books from different authors. Some I was expecting, some I was very surprised to see, and this is just really awesome because it's showing me that my blog is doing well enough to have so many authors interested in working with me. So thank you guys for supporting the blog. Thank you for supporting this channel, which I feature a bunch of book reviews and book related videos on. Let's get started. I'm gonna go, this is obviously a P.O. box unboxing kind of video, but let's go do it. Let's see what books I got in the mail today. The first two are a couple of children's novels, I believe, children's books, and I believe they're translated from Dutch, so this is gonna be fun. The first one I'm gonna read now because it's in the theme of Christmas. Fred and Santa. It's written by Leen, and I'm sorry if I mispronounced her name, Leen Lefebvre. I'm sure I'm mispronouncing it. But yeah, it takes place in a faraway village with a farmer and his wife. The summer harvest has failed and winter already arrived, so how should they feed their 3 sons? The idea arises to fetch wood in the northern forest. They could dry it, sell it from door to door, and earn some money to buy food. Fred knows that his parents are doing their best, but is it enough to withstand the most barren period of the year? So, that's what this book is. It sounds pretty interesting. It's only like 40 or some odd pages. Yeah, about 35-40 pages, so that's fun. Also by Leen Lefebvre. This will be something I would probably read and review during the Easter, April period, for those who celebrate Easter. This is called Ebba, the First Easter Hare. A little longer, I think, like 60, a little over 60 pages, 70 pages. King Stern rules over a dark empire of hares. His brother Ada leaves. Before his love, Hulde, gives birth to their first child, he wants to find his own field bathed in light. Every single day, Hulda runs to the frontier where she stands on the lookout, but then the baby arrives too soon. So that's what this book is about. So this one's pretty interesting, little children's book here. This next one looks really fun and interesting, and I might read it this month. I know I already did my TBR, but this looks really interesting. It's called Pretty Marys All in a Row by Gwendolyn Kiesty, I believe her name is. Let me see. Gwendolyn Kiesty or Keist. Mary, always hitchhiking the same lonely highway, she calls herself Ree, but everyone else knows her as Resurrection Mary. And when she's transported home each night to the same decrepit nowhere mansion, she's always got her sisters. Call her name 3 times and Bloody Mary appears. Seems like a fun, interesting read. Look at the cover though, it looks really nice. It got bent in the mail, but looks really nice. This is a big book. This is called The Chief and His Marine by B.A. Sherman. Let's see what this is about. Too many fathers and mothers know the feeling of pride, but also the dread that follows a son or daughter going off to war. And along with that dread, when the worst you can imagine happens, there is sorrow and anger. Sometimes there is more. Join author B.A. Sherman at his most stirring and shocking best, as he imagines the horror of war from a parent's view. So this is looking at the aspects and tragedy of war, not through a soldier's eyes, but through the parent's eyes of that soldier. It looks like an interesting book, really long, a little over 400 pages, so can't wait to read this. This next one looks really nice, like a real nice cover and everything. It's called The Elf and the Amulet, Death Sworn Book 1 by Chris Africa. Looks like a young adult novel. Way Tree Village has family roots and traditions as ancient as the silver trees themselves. It is here that Krip, Chassie, Nita, and Andrev were born, and here they are expected to remain until they die. Chassie Way will join in the village's great silk weaving tradition. His best friend, Nita Smith, will become a dutiful wife and mother. Her brother, Andrew, will run the family's inn. Their idyllic life starts to unravel when the dying wizard, Vornal, arrives at the inn and sends them on a dangerous quest to recover a magical amulet on the other side of the known world. They learn that the world outside of White Tree Village is nothing like the storybooks they grew up with, and the amulet of hope is only the beginning. Will they prevail? Look at this nice cover here. This looks like a really fun read. It looks like a fantasy for sure. It might be young adult fantasy. Haven't gotten into it yet, but I was definitely not expecting this book. It looks really awesome. Can't wait to read it. This next book was quite a large book I was not expecting to get. It's called Expressions of an Artist, The Whole Shebang by Francis Wasserman Billender. Expressions of an Artist, The Whole Shebang is a raw, in-depth form of personal expression through the intricate use of English. Francis Bilder's brave writing speaks from a place of pure honesty and beauty, using a masterful artistry with words to create this unforgettable collection. Using a potent mix of poetry, prose, and a stream of consciousness style of writing, Bildner creates a completely unique piece that is haunting and moving at the deepest levels. This looks like an interesting read. It's over 400 pages, but it's really large pages. Really cool book, really nice sleek cover. But this looks really interesting. Can't wait to read it. Got a couple more books here for you. This one is called Murder Across the Ocean by Charlene Wexler. Look at this. This looks nice. Looks kind of cool, cozy mystery, murder mystery. 70-year-old American widow Lori Brill thought she'd have an uneventful vacation in London visiting her granddaughter Kate. At the airport, she ran into Josh, her high school boyfriend. This resulted in an unexpected night of passion in a London hotel. Lori was all smiles as she stepped out of the shower the next morning till she saw Josh's bloody corpse lying in the bed. Scotland Yard's Inspector Jeffrey Holmes, American FBI agent Jordan Gould, and Lori's granddaughter Kate, and Kate's fiance Joseph are among the team on the case. Who killed Josh? Was it Lori? Was it his beautiful girlfriend Susie? Was it Josh's Chinese financial business backers? Was it British mobsters who kidnapped Lori in an attempt to find Josh's hidden millions? Or was it someone else? Find out in Murder Across the Ocean. It seems like a fun, interesting murder mystery read. I can't wait to read it, so there we go. Finally, a book that I was contacted about that looks really interesting is called The Usurper King by Zeb Harridan. The Usurper King takes place in an alternate universe where the serial killer Ted Bundy was never apprehended and is running for president in 2016. Yikes. Jim, a sufferer of hybrid computer biological virus that causes premature aging, is trying to pay for his treatments by winning money on the game show Guts, where contestants compete very competitively predict the future by reading animal entrails. Yikes. As Jim begins to find omens in the animal entrails predicting Bundy's political victories, he and another contestant come to discover details about Bundy's murderous past and take it upon themselves to prevent his ascent to power. This looks like an interesting alternate universe read, and can't wait to read it, so there you go. Well, there you guys go. That was my book haul for my P.O. Box. Quite a few books that I was not expecting. Once again, thank you guys so much for your support. It means the world to me that you guys are liking these videos, liking my book reviews and my book-related blog, and this is more than I could have ever imagined, and I'm really hoping to build upon this and launch a really amazing, successful blog next in 2018, so stay tuned for that. Also, if you haven't yet, make sure you sign up for my newsletter. It'll have stuff about this, my channel here on YouTube, and about my own personal author stuff. I'm also going to be featuring book giveaways from other authors, free books you can download, and reviews. So make sure you sign up now. It's free to sign up, and you get a free short story when you do sign up. So check it out. And yeah, thanks for watching. Oh wait, we have one more book. What could it be? Oh, it was I Was an Evil Teenager Remastered by me, Anthony Vina. Yes, I am not to be ashamed. I am plugging my book again. It is on sale right now, not in paperback but in ebook format, and when I say on sale, I mean it's a 50% off sale on Smashwords. If you want more information, go to my Instagram, go to my Facebook, go to all the social media links down below, including my blog. You guys can see what the discount is, you get a code, and all that fun stuff. Check it out here. I cannot wait for you guys to get it 50% off for this book and my young adult horror novel, or novella, Welcome to Nightmare Academy. So check that out, and there you go. Thanks for hanging with me today, guys. I hope you enjoyed today's video. I hope Vlogmas Day 10 lived up to your expectations. In the comments below, let me know what book I should review next on the channel. If you guys are authors, or if you're YouTubers, anyone in the creative field who wants something reviewed, featured on my blog, featured on my channel, any of that stuff, my P.O. Box address is listed on my blog, so make sure you go check out my blog and see where you can send your stuff. You can also send me digital format of whatever project you want promoted or reviewed to my email. So make sure you go check out my blog link down below and get all the details for that. Be happy to help and work with you on that. And thanks for hanging with me. Remember, being a nation, keep #hope alive, and I'll see you tomorrow for Vlogmas Day 11. Long days and pleasant nights, my friends.
All I want is love under my